Today on What's the Hug?
IMDb, Nathan
Yeah.
Davis.
He said, check that. Google me, nigga.
Yeah.
Check the IMDb.
Just to name a few.
You might be the celebrity, but your mom's the star. Nigga. This is the star.
Thank
That's
you.
lit. I'm more like a moon. You know, there's only one. So.
Hey, no, we ain't doing beef between mom and son.
I know, right.
That's one thing we ain't doing. Not in the black family. We ain't doing that shit here.
Especially with him with his shirt on.
Nah, yeah, I got this on. I gotta be the piece in between everything. Damn all that.
Nah, that's funny.
Welcome to another episode of What's the Hook podcast. I'm one of your great hosts, Bileko Wissa
Great?
here. That's right, great. Capital G for capital G. With
Keenan Baker, what's up? What's cracking, y'all? What's up?
and
Huca Bera.
we got two.
Hold on, before we go into the guest, I'm just trying to recover from that last episode. It was just so I'm warming up. I'm getting back here. I'm coming back.
Scary ass nigga.
Yeah, man, you're right now the
Scary.
date of like 50 right now. Don't worry. I guess here they're gonna help you out.
Yes.
All right, so we got two great guests. We're gonna talk about a good, important topic: friendship.
How many of us have them?
Right. So we're gonna start here
Friends.
with the lovely lady to my left.
Hi, I'm Sofea Watkins.
Ooh, wow, very professional. And here we're with the young Dawn.
Nathan Davis Jr., a.k.a. NDJ.
AKA.
See the swag when he said,
A.k.a. you know.
Yeah, and he got
what I'm
the
saying?
glasses
Come
too?
on.
And the hairline? These are young niggas. Oh, yeah.
You know, when you get a certain age, that all goes away. So, you know, I'm
Good.
trying to enjoy it.
oh, you know, I respect
Yeah.
you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. He understands that
Wait, how
it
old
can
are you?
all go away. And
How old are you? Oh, can you
Man.
say it if you can? I don't know if it's like for business or...
I'm in my age range. Right?
my age range between
Hollywood
18
ass.
and
Hollywood
25.
age is like, you
Let me tell you
know,
something.
My
Right?
15 to 20.
You
Maybe 19.
You and me got the same what you call hairline at that age range right here in them corners when they start to creep back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna start when you start
You
sliding.
never had the flats out like this.
I don't think I'm going to lose my hair because my dad is like older. He still
But it's from your mom's side. They didn't tell you that in genetics.
has,
My
they
hair,
still
don't
have
you
a
see?
lot of hair.
No, but the men on the mom's side.
We don't
they have a
any men on
lot
the
of
side.
hair.
We don't have any men on our side.
Well-
as she said, we don't have any men on our side.
We don't know our daddies. I'm just saying.
Y'all,
That's
this
really
is gonna
funny.
be, it's gonna be
It's sad.
amazing.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Nathan got sex toys behind him. I don't know if that's in the shot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is that in the shot?
This should have been shot after dark.
Can I choose my minor age right now and say I feel uncomfortable? This is my 15-year-old age right now. Like,
This is mad uncomfortable, y'all. It's like,
I
yo,
like this.
Yeah, what kind of party is this?
y'all said this was a Christian podcast. Like,
No one said that. Oh,
Nathan
man.
and mom, tell us what do you guys do? Where you guys from?
Well, I'm a singer, actor, dancer, songwriter, all the above.
Uh-huh.
Been in like a lot of movies and TV shows.
Wrong.
name a
written-
few, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, go drop
You-
them.
Name drop, fam.
Yeah.
Well, you know. One of my one of my films that I did was called Detroit. I did Marvel.
Good movie.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Who was you in Detroit?
Aubrey Pollard.
One of the three. One of the cats that got hemmed up.
Yes.
Yeah,
They-
yeah.
They got shot.
I was the one that actually got shot first. Whoa, no, second. Jason
the
Mitchell
one that
got
was
shot
crying?
first. and
Right.
I got
Oh,
shot
right.
second, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He had his vow of David's moment.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. All right, yeah.
Look at mom. You see how proud mom is?
Yeah.
You see how proud mom is? Mama's like, no, minute 22.
My baby.
You know.
Minute 22, 56
Baby.
seconds.
Oh, yeah, super dope. So Detroit, you said what else?
I did Detroit. I did this movie with Jodie Foster and Dave Bautista called Hotel Artemis. Got a few movies on Netflix, few TV shows on Hulu and Netflix. Did a couple episodes like Lethal Weapon, Criminal Minds, Glee. It's a lot of stuff.
Check him out on
Name a few.
IMDb. Nathan
Yeah.
Davis
He said,
Jr.
check that. Google me, nigga.
Yeah.
Check the IMDb.
Just to
You-
name a few.
You might be the celebrity, but your mom's the star. Nigga. This is the star.
Thank you.
That's lit. I'm more like a moon. You know, there's only one. So.
Hey, no, we ain't doing beef between mom and son.
I know, right.
That's one thing we ain't doing. Not in the black family. We ain't doing that shit here.
Especially with him with his shirt on.
Nah, yeah, I got this on. I gotta be the piece in between everything. Damn all that.
Nah, that's funny.
No, but go ahead, brother. Go. Keep going.
No, that's
Nah,
good,
but
man.
you-
Congratulations,
Yeah,
man. Keep it up,
absolutely.
man.
Thank you. And then, I do a lot of Instagram and YouTube. One of our videos went viral. We did a remix to XXX Tentacion's Changes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went viral. We got like 30, 40 million worldwide just on
Oh,
all the
shit.
social media sites. And then yeah, our Instagrams are popping.
Let me
So,
ask you,
yeah, just different things. Yeah.
let me ask you. I know we're gonna get to some other questions, but for that particularly, what did that help you with? Did that boost finances when that went viral? Did your finances or did your opportunities change when that particular thing went viral for you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it opened the doors to like many things. Like you have big social media people reaching out to you saying, "Yo, dude, let's do some videos and let's link up." Um, just different things. Like it helps out. It obviously helps out with acting because when you have more social media
Right.
and the talent, it's like, oh my God, we need you. So it's like
Yeah.
Right.
a lot of doors open.
So you guys were doing stuff together. So mom, you're in the videos
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff together because a lot of times people don't realize how important family is.
Yeah,
A lot of people move to California
Yeah.
and they don't have their parents.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for them to navigate. They have to work jobs,
Yeah.
waiting,
Right.
driving for Uber Lyft.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's been fortunate to have his mom.
Mm.
And I do all the odd jobs.
Yeah.
So he can
You
do
hold,
his
you hold it
thing.
down.
I hold it
Appreciate
down.
it.
And
Yeah,
then when
that's
he
dope.
makes it, he's gonna take care of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
better.
I
I
think
tell you
she-
that.
I think
You
she-
better.
That's what that in layman's
I
I
terms.
think the contract is 3 letters. GUN.
That's funny.
That's it.
Good.
But to answer your question too about the monetization part of it, anytime you do a cover, a lot of times you can kind of go under the radar if you don't have a lot of big numbers. And a lot of times he was doing a lot of covers, and we were able to monetize those covers because we kind of remix them.
Oh, okay.
This particular time, because it went viral, Universal came. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
take that.
Oh,
They started coming
wow.
out to all my covers, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to just put out covers and not care about it. And then once you
Right.
start hitting millions, they're like, excuse me, sir.
Wow.
So they demonetize all your videos?
Well,
Yeah.
just the ones that were covers that they owned. But the good thing about it, he has eyes on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
benefit.
Opportunities
So I
now,
just
yeah.
like to do it just to, show
Your
people my
talent.
growth and my talent. It's fun to remix people.
And it's dope because it's like people forget, like when you're coming up, you have to like kind of intern. You have to sacrifice. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
the more-
people ask us all the time because we moved to here from Memphis, Tennessee about 6 years ago. So people ask me all the time, well, what do I need to do to make it in Hollywood? So you can start where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
The
lot of
internet
friends
is
that
like
started-
major distribution.
Right.
You
Right.
start where you are and become, whatever you want to become, an artist or actor. You can do your own skits.
But the crazy
sketches.
thing, most of the people that like blow up off of social media start in their hometown. And then they just fly to LA just to keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you feel, what was your consistency process? Was it like, were you doing videos once a week, every other day, covers every other day? Or were you just, was it just one of those randoms you just doing when you felt like it?
It's so weird, man, because I'm not consistent at all when it comes to videos.
Mm.
But it was more like when I felt like it, and I'm blessed that I have like a fan base that just keeps growing. Like even when I don't post anything for a month, because I do, I'm acting, so I'll be going for like months, like filming, and then you don't want to go home and after 12 hours a day and do a video. So
Right.
when we have time, we just do it when we're both free.
And your
Yeah.
fans really show you what they like.
Yeah.
You listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You put something out and they don't really gravitate to it. Okay, well, maybe they don't like this. But if you do something like we did, that video, we spent no money on the
No.
video. We had a friend come into our home. We have like a little home studio who came and engineered it. I
Shot
think he
it,
also mixed it. We shot it on
On the iPhone X.
iPhone X.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 takes, and then
Yeah.
I edited. So yeah.
Oh,
But
Like-
nobody ever said anything about the quality, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, to this day. But it was the message that was behind it.
Yeah.
And when XXX died, it was almost like Tupac had died.
Yeah.
A lot of
To
young
the-
kids,
to
yeah.
the-
but
Yeah.
younger
Young
generation.
kids.
Oh
Yeah.
So I had seen his name before, but didn't know who he was, didn't know his impact.
Yeah.
And I just kind of started, just going through his music, and I heard this very sad song, Changes. When I called Nate, I said, Nate, we should remix this and do it together and do it from a mom's perspective. Because a lot of times when, children of color, they are murdered in the streets, either by police or by other African-American people, they only focus on, most of the time, the victim or the person who did the crime.
Right.
Not
They
the
never
people
focus
around.
on the parents
The family, yeah.
and the long grieving process. Sometimes women die, mothers have died of a broken heart because their kids were shot and murdered.
Damn, that's deep. That's real.
And
yeah.
there's like this thing called, you heard of Arrested Development?
Mhm.
Like, so let's say if your, I don't know, child died and you were 40 and you lived to your 80, mentally you're still 40.
Still 40.
You're just trying to go back to that moment.
Absolutely.
Oh, and that's in all other stuff. Oh, a child, a spouse. Oh, it's a whole thing.
And that's why I think people gravitated to it because it was so relevant. and most people have mothers or they've had a mother.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, and our log line was a mother should never have to bury her child.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's the line.
Right.
Yep.
And it went haywire. It went everywhere.
And
At
I
least
didn't
on
even
Instagram.
I didn't even know it was gonna go viral. Like I'm gonna be honest. I just was telling my friends like, yo man, this gonna go viral. Just jump in the video. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden I was like, oh wow, this actually went viral. This is crazy.
Huck, get into it.
So with all the viralness going on,
Yeah.
how is it like trusting people that now after all of this celebrity that has come to you?
I mean,
Real friends, fake friends, no
thing
friends.
is, growing up, I never really had like friends like that, like a lot of friends.
What do you consider a friend?
Yeah. What's your
Um,
definition?
Like Woody and like Bugs Lightyear.
They're friends?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think
my
so.
friends, like-
Now they are.
Yeah.
I know, yo, you on. So yeah, those are your
No,
friends.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny? I'm not even joking. Like I literally played with toys growing up as a kid. So
Mhm.
like, but
We all did.
I never really had that many friends. Like,
Were you always just into acting, into like being creative?
No, he was a late bloomer because he was really kind of bashful.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
He was an only child,
Oh, so that's
and
that.
I worked a lot, so he stayed at home. Like he said, TV. and-
stayed at home, literally watching Michael Jackson dancing to every single video that I saw of him. So like, I didn't really
Hang out.
hang out. I mean, I was one of those weird kids. I didn't really have like
Still
a
are.
brother and sister to kind of learn like what not to
Yeah.
do and what to do and how to seem
Introvert, super
cool.
introvert.
Yeah, so like I would go to school and I thought Michael Jackson was like the thing. So like I'll go in dressed like MJ, like skinny jeans,
Hilarious.
MJ
glove.
gloves.
Got a glove.
and,
Hold on.
like,
In the
like
glove.
yeah.
When you were just 90, 99, 2000, he's doing that?
Yeah, so it was weird. It was like
In the 80s, that's fine. But nigga,
yeah,
Yeah,
right?
thank
So it was
you.
like my Marty
come he's not-
McFly moment. I'm going there thinking like, oh, this is cool. This
He's
is
like, where's your
my thing."
Rockaware? This guy's in a
Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger and stuff. So I'm like,
And it's so weird because before he did, before he was even thought of, my sister and I, we would do the same thing. We would wear like the parachute pants,
Yeah.
a studded belt, and we all had at that time we had Jerry curls, so we all thought we were little Michael.
Juice is dripping.
Just
Just juice
dripping.
dripping.
Messing up the
Everywhere.
I think I
couches and
tried the
everything.
Jerry curl for a second.
Your mom is dope. Why you let him try the Jerry curl? You know the effects of the Jerry curl, mom. You let him try it?
Did you see that hair?
Yes, we
It's a
did.
little thick,
Yeah.
sponge.
Yeah.
You know,
She was like, we got to loosen this shit.
we had to
Yeah.
loosen this up a little.
All
bit.
black hair is beautiful. I got to stay positive with the shirt. I got the shirt on. All black hair is beautiful.
That's right, beers and juice.
Keenan looks like our vegan aunt and uncle.
No, but keep
Dr.
going.
Sebi died.
So, with the
But I have friends now though.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
hoping.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
hoping.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
but-
gonna say I could be your friend if you.
Yeah, no, I don't really want you to.
Yeah, okay.
No, but when you grow up and you're in school, you do find like certain
Weird
groups of people that
gravitate to
are
it.
like you.
Yeah.
Like I was a singer and dancer guy, so then I did choir, so I met the choir kids and then
Right.
somewhat some of the theater kids. It was kind of like a little battle. It was weird, but
Yeah.
it was like we don't want you to do musicals. Like it was like, oh, okay.
What?
Because when it comes to musicals, all the choir kids took all the parts because we sing. So like
Oh,
we
okay,
were
okay.
singing and dance like, oh, okay, let's go. But yeah,
little big
it's a little bit, it's a little bit.
Little B2K?
A little touch your mom. Remember the movie B2K? Oh, that shit was hard. I don't care what he said.
It's funny, but I had a few friends, in high school. I had probably 3 or 4 that I still keep in contact with. And then when you come to LA, everybody wants to be your friend.
I feel like that's the core basis, though. I think having 25 friends is crazy. Like real friends. I think like I've known Bileko. This is somebody. It's beyond friends. But this is like
This
family.
is like a brother.
yeah,
Right? I've known Bileko since I was 10 or 11 years
10 or
old.
11.
We're,
That's
and, we're,
dope.
and we're in our 30s.
Right.
But I only
Yeah.
have about 4 people that are like that
yeah.
because it's just like when it comes to trust factor, the things you've been through, the things they've seen
Right.
with your family, what you seen with them.
Right.
It's like everybody can't have that. You can't have 20 different people.
And they stay the same. Like the friends that I have literally been the same since like beginning to now. And I even had friends that I was closer to that I had to like low key drop because
Right.
that first impression that they have of you, like, oh, we both struggling, we both, whatever.
That's
And
amazing.
then when you get to that point, it's like they become like envious and jealous, and like they're not used to you being on that level, or they're not used to like your growth and the wisdom that you've gained, and they just start being weird and like just start acting crazy.
Yeah,
and
because
you
you're
have to drop them.
it's amazing because you're going into it's not only a tax bracket but different opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
go deeper into that. I think some people got to hear that when you when you're on this journey with friends, or you're at least on a similar journey because y'all doing a similar thing,
Yeah.
and then one takes off. Like, how do you like? What was there? If you're able to talk about it, what was there? What do you feel like their energy was? Was it just like was it a take me with you type thing? Was it like, oh, this nigga think he's so he Hollywood now type thing?
It's weird because I never I would have respected the take me with you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like I'm gonna take care of all my friends. I'm gonna bring y'all all up. I'm gonna, help y'all out. But none of them ever asked me a question like, "Yo, how did you do that?" Or "Yo, can you teach me how to build up my page?" Or
Oh
"Yo,
wow,
can you
yeah.
help me
Right.
get into the industry?" It was always like, "Oh man, you think you Hollywood now? Like you doing this? You don't want to go to parties anymore. You rather
You have to work.
get a girlfriend instead of just being with every girl." Like it's like, bro, you
You
get
got a girlfriend?
yeah,
That's
like
hilarious.
I would get hate for having a girlfriend. Like I was like, what? And then you just get a lot of hate for that. Like and then once you start growing, you start hanging out with other successful people, and then they start being like, oh, that's crazy. Why are you hanging out with these guys? Like they don't know you. You're this fake. And it's like
One
man.
thing I've known and Mom, you probably attest to this. The more successful you are, whatever field you're in, right?
Yeah,
Everybody that's at whatever level, they all have mentors.
yeah, exactly.
Right. So you're at the level you are. You're like, I'm trying to get to that next level. So I need
Yeah.
to hang out with somebody that's at that level,
Yeah.
and somebody that's at, I don't want to say bottom level, but at a level where they're not happy at. They don't understand it. So I mean,
he said something real. He said something
Man.
about like how they didn't ask for help, and you think you're Hollywood.
just made quick assumptions, boy. So that means they've been feeling that way
Yeah.
the whole time.
But
Yeah.
and it seems like they want to live they want you to live your life, but live it as them. Because it's like for them to be like, yo, why you ain't smashing all these chicks? Why you ain't doing this? It's like, bro, like
That's what I would do.
yeah, I'm just
And get
I'm not-
HIV
I'm
and
just not-
HPV.
yeah, I'm not there. But it's like their ego came into play. The fact that they
Yeah.
were just like they didn't even come to you and be like, yo, so can you help me out? Can you jump in some videos with me so we can like help each other out and go viral,
Yeah,
stuff like that?
and I would do it so quick.
Yeah.
Like I would literally be like, "Yo, y'all want a shout out?" Or like I had one friend. This is funny. Like he took advantage of asking for help.
Yeah.
But I had one friend. He would be like, "Hey, dude, my mom has like wigs and weaves and stuff. Can you shout it out on your page?"
Hilarious.
I'm like, "Sure." Like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what I'm saying? I'll help you your business and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. And I think some of my friends like growing up, I was like, the more nerdy-ish guy. And they were kind of like, cool, like, the popular kids. And during that time, they were the ones that were, getting most of the girls and
Yeah.
people were like, being around. They kind of like, I was, there. And I think now that I'm like, finding myself and I'm, changing up my swag and all that, it's like, the roles have kind of switched. But
Yeah.
it's like, it's switched in a way where I'm like, I'm still that kid. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like they get like it's weird. Like they still get jealous of the situations. I'm like, man, you can have all this. I don't even care that much about
And let me
it.
just
Okay.
chime in from to me a spiritual
Ooh, I was about to touch that.
dynamic. When you have friends, this is how I feel. We came from another place, Memphis. You would think that when you have someone like my son Nathan, who's very positive, doing positive big things, and we rep our city, although he was born in California.
Yeah,
Because
Long
I came
Beach.
out here 1,000 years ago to do this very same thing that he's doing now. I just didn't have a support system. So it was like I had to work a full-time job.
Yeah.
And it was difficult to audition and sing and do all those things. But the thing I find that's so odd is that you have some people, like let's say Drake. Drake comes from Canada.
Drizzy.
Whatever Drake does, his people, his friends, the people that in that city, they support him.
They jump on it.
But
Yeah.
some of these smaller cities and places where we come from, people they don't support you right away. And it's not that they don't believe in you. It's just it's not popular. But as soon as you make it to a certain level, then all of a sudden they're like, I knew that boy was gonna
That's
make
my
it.
guy. Went to
That's
high
my
school.
dude.
Yeah.
They bring out all the pictures. He took my daughter to the 6th grade
Yeah.
prom.
Can I say something? I have people from my school hitting me up talking about, yo, we played on the same football team. I've never picked up a football in my life. I just want y'all to know that. Like,
Hilarious.
I'm confused about this. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he was wide out.
Absolutely.
I'm like, what? But yeah,
Show
that
me the
happens
pictures.
all day. You have old crushes.
I would've said
DMing
tennis
you,
team.
talking about, hey,
Tennis, yeah,
let's
right.
link up. So it's
He
all of that
was.
is, yeah.
But the thing, what I want to say is that I think in life, people, you have different types of people. As like he's growing, you should have people who are your supporters, your fans, your friends who push you up.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Yeah.
When you're not on the level, your job, if you want someone to pay it forward to you, you have to help make somebody else's dreams come true first.
Yeah.
So I feel that your friends, for instance, like this girl told me one day, she said, "Oh, I give money to Creflo Dollar, I give money to TD Jakes, I give money to all these different pastors that she never met, but you see us in California. Why don't you say, you know what? I see Sofea Nathan doing positive things. She's trying to help her son make it. I'm gonna give that $100 to you every month."
Yeah.
But they don't do that.
And it's like with the music,
Creflo
like
Dollar.
a lot of my friends,
You know what I'm saying? They won't.
Yeah.
and a lot of people they'll support, like, nothing wrong with supporting like bigger artists' music,
Yeah,
but this is me. I have all my friends like that do music. All their songs are on my Apple Music. I go down the street, I play them loud. I'll go on Snapchat, post it. You know what I'm saying? Not even caring about all that. I just, this dude's,
no
this is
competition.
dope. But like a lot of people, they rather like let's say Chris Brown. Let's throw out Chris Brown. Chris Brown drops a song. Everybody jumps on it. Oh my God, bro, this is dope. Even if before they even click the video to hear it, they just want their
Tweet.
comment
Right,
to
right.
show,
Yeah.
yo, man, this is a dope song. Chris is dope, But then when there's an artist that you listen to, that's your friend, you actually listen to this person's music, nobody wants to come in or say anything because it's like people are afraid of being the first one to support. I don't care. If you have like 5 followers and your song is hot, I'm going to post it on my story, you know, because it's dope. I genuinely like your music. I'm going to post it like I like Chris Brown or Michael Jackson, you know?
We've had this discussion a million times. It's always the third party always supports you first, and then your friends come back afterwards.
Absolutely.
Right. It's always
Like,
their-
Yeah.
It was.
Bandwagon.
I forgot.
That's crazy.
This
That's so
happened.
true.
This happened years ago. And this would be our situation that would happen with us.
Yeah.
And we didn't. The video didn't go viral. The video wasn't that big, but I guess the video got to some people at this particular person's job. And then this girl, I guess the girl goes, "Hey, have you seen this video? It's hilarious." And then showed it to the girl. And she's like, "Oh, that's my friend." But he sent the video to that particular girl earlier, and she never watched it, never commented,
watched it.
never said anything. But once a stranger said something
Yes.
about it,
Right.
and all of a sudden now those are my friends.
That's how it is, man. That's why it's lonely. You feel me? Because, like,
Damn.
I'm the
yeah.
type, it's super lonely. Because, like, it kind of makes you feel like, dang, okay, not a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, you're cool with supports you. So it just makes you feel like, all right, that's one less person I owe.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Damn.
So, like, when I get to that point, it's like, all right, yo, appreciate it. All right, cool. I'm going to treat you like whatever. Appreciate it. All right, sure. See you later.
Yeah.
Because we're not that close. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you didn't celebrate my struggle. So why would I celebrate my success with you?
That's real shit.
You know?
So let me ask you this. So during the selection process, what are you looking for in a friend now? Like how do you choose?
So simple.
How do you weed out the people that you be like, all right, they
Oh,
want
it's so
something
simple.
from you?
It's so simple. Like, literally just be just real with me. You know, like, even if I do something stupid or if I dress weird or if a song is whack, just say, like, yo, that's, like, don't, I know your potential, bro. Don't do that. Or, like, just be honest. Just be honest. Like, care about
genuine.
me, like, love me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, uplift me. Just be like a real person. Like, I want to feel like myself around a person. I don't want to feel like I'm on the whole time. I don't want to be like,
Right.
hey guys, nice to meet you. Hi, check out my video. No, I don't want to be like that. I just want to be like myself. Like,
Sucks
be-
because like in these
chill.
economic times, so many people are trying to find a one up. So there might be people that are going to be around you that, especially in social media, and you probably mom and you know this more because you guys went viral. There are people that are waiting for an opportunity to bring you down, to bring themselves up.
It's a lot of that, man. And like, even with social media, let's go back to social media. I had a lot of friends that were big on social media during the time that I didn't even know that much about social media, and they never taught me anything. Not saying that I want handouts from people, but like,
Right.
if I see that a person is passionate about something and I have the answers that can help that person go to a next level, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you know what you should do? You should use hashtags, or yo, you should do this, or post these type of videos, or that's not working, man. Try this way. But nobody really did that. And like, we literally figured this out on our own. Like, I figured out how to go viral. I figured out what type of videos to post. I figured out all this stuff on our own. And then when you get to the point where you like pass those people that didn't help you, then they start hitting you up saying, yo, can you be in this video with me just to put your name in the title, da-da-da. And when you're like, I don't have time or can't really answer my phone or I'm busy, then that's when the whole, you're Hollywood, bro. You're fake. You forgot where the people came from. Like, no, you forgot about me, bro.
And also too,
Like, what do you
Amazing.
mean? Like,
And-
I
and-
changed because you changed.
And you said it right. I feel that people don't mind you making it. They just don't want you to make it first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and making sometimes, and then
You know
sometimes
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
They wanna
right.
be-
bigger
like
than
you said,
them.
they want to be the number one.
Yeah.
So they don't mind you making it. They just don't want you to be there.
And I don't
before they-
understand that. Like, I'm
they get
happy
there.
if people around me make it. Like if she got $1 million right now, I'm like, yo, my mama just got $1 million. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's lit.
Yeah.
People
But
don't do that no
just to
more.
play
It's
devil's
weird.
advocate, this is America, man. This is individualistic.
Yeah,
We're not holistic. We're not community based.
I think it's culturally. I think you see some cultures where they do.
They support each other. They walk in big groups. They, save money and they, you know what I'm saying? Like all that. Some cultures don't really.
I mean, they have like some of the Asian family. A lot of those newborn babies don't even really know who their fathers are because the grandmother, the mother, the auntie steps in
Yeah.
and makes sure. Most of us, like for me in the African American community, as soon as you drop that baby, you got to go right back to work because there's nobody there that's going to have you. They're not going to pay your mortgage up for the next 3 months.
it used
Right.
to
2
be
months.
a child. It used to be a community raises a child. Like it's like the whole community takes care of a child,
Absolutely.
and especially, and I think in the black community specifically, that's where we struggle at
Absolutely.
a lot. We don't. It's like, man, you shouldn't have had that baby. You shouldn't have did this.
Absolutely.
All right,
The baby's here. What
that,
can we
the
do to
baby's
help?
here.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's help out as much as
let's
possible.
just help as much as possible.
And like you
Yeah.
said, people will talk. I remember Nathan when he was growing up, going to school. He had a graduation, and so we invited some family. Some of the family didn't even show up. It's your
Yeah.
graduation. These are milestones.
Mm.
Right,
saying?
right.
But some of my friends showed up and they brought shoes. They was like, okay, he looked like he needed another pair of shoes or
Yeah.
he need this. And he cried about it. I was like, dude, don't worry about the ones who didn't come. Be
Celebrate the ones
thankful
that
for
are
the
here.
ones who did come.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you do have somebody here. Because I feel like nobody owes you anything.
Right.
Nothing. I don't owe
Right.
you anything.
Right.
Right. Now this
I don't
earth,
do for you because I want you to do for me.
Exactly.
this altruism. Not too many people believe in that, especially in what you're in.
Yeah.
And friends that like people are like, no, we're homies. It's like, nah, like something Keenan was talking about, like we know just since we're 10. His brother just got married, and the people that we were groomsmen with, I was like, dang, the newest person I've known, Mike, for 10 years?
Mm.
So even think about that. It'd be like my newest friend has been 10 years. Because friendship, people just throw that word out now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're homies. No, we're not homies.
Yeah,
I've told people that. I was like, no, we're not friends.
we
You know what
cool.
I'm saying? We cool.
But
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Because do you
I'm-
know what it means to be a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always be like, I'm cool with that person. I don't know him, but I'm cool
Right,
with that.
right.
But you know
Yeah.
what? But even going
No,
back,
no.
I have to say, going back to a spiritual thing, I feel that, like, think about Jesus and Judas.
Mm.
You have to have somebody there that's going to be a naysayer to motivate you
Let me tell
to
you
go
something.
to the next level.
Let me tell you something. Judas is all. Look, you're already successful. But you're gonna be highly successful. Judas always next to you. We told to a
Always.
rapper.
Always.
We had a 22 reel here. And we're like, hey, look, Judah is always next. It's never gonna be a dude across the street that's gonna hate on you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be a person that's like, man, I've shook this guy's hand. I met his mom. I met his girl, his child.
Spent the night.
He wants to fight me or destroy me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And that's their assignment, though.
Yeah. I have a lot.
I feel like that, no, I'm serious. That's their everyone has a purpose in life, and I think that's their assignment to irritate you.
Yeah.
It's like sandpaper.
And I think what it's saying, I might be saying
I'm
this.
just saying.
Sandpaper.
It just scrubs and rubs
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
until you become this polished diamond. I promise you.
Yeah.
Think about if everything was good. If everything was good,
There'll be world peace.
we wouldn't be grateful.
Yeah.
We
True.
wouldn't be thankful.
Yeah.
That's real. Or we would
So-
have no school debt, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
So with all the issues right now, as far as that goes on with like peer pressure and how it's affecting like suicide and stuff like that, have you ever had to deal with any of those issues? And
I mean, yeah, of course. Like a lot of people
Or-
don't know that. Well,
or-
some people know, but I don't drink or smoke. And
Good
like,
for you. Me
there's,
neither.
it's not like, oh, I don't drink or smoke because like don't do that, guys. It's just me personally. I don't really need it. Like I don't need to get high. I don't need to get drunk. I just have a natural energy, hyper vibe.
And there's nothing wrong with that too. Like it's
Yeah.
funny how when people say this, like I don't smoke or drink, it's like get a
Bro,
downplay.
it's
like,
so
nah.
awkward when I go to parties and places because like it's like I don't know if it's the LA, I don't know what it is, but when I come out here and I'm like hanging out and like if you're talking to girls or whatever and they're like, yo, drink this, and I'm like, I'm good. I'll just drink a cranberry. I don't really want to drink anything. And they're like, wait, you don't drink?
they're trying to
It's-
slip you a roof?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't drink. I was like, we can't still like just chill. But it's like people are just like awkward. Like, oh, you don't drink or smoke. And then sometimes people would just stop drinking because I don't drink. And it's like, no, like
Do you?
do whatever you want to do. But
And sometimes he doesn't
It's-
get invitations to hang out. Like he did this big movie, and it was like a lot of his friends or peers in the movies. When they first did the movie, they was like bonding. Everything's like, oh my God, we praying together, we singing together,
yeah,
we tight, we did a record together. And then afterwards, they get, everybody got their fame, But now they're connected to people who do what they do.
Mm.
It's like Nate. He's like, Mom, they don't invite me. I see they're on Instagram. They're partying with Chris Brown. That's because you don't do what they do.
Right.
But that's how it's been just from beginning, man. Like growing up, like elementary, middle school, like I just never did a lot of those things. And like I'll tell people like, yo, I'm not gonna judge you. Like do whatever you want. But I guess I don't know. I guess people don't.
They feel like you're,
sometimes
but they
wanna
feel
do
like
that
you're
in front of
judging
me,
them.
though.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
They're so
They feel like
insecure.
I'm judging them.
Yeah. So it's not you.
It's not you at all. Because like,
How is it that I'm like,
Have you? Okay, you should probably read the 48 Laws of Power, right?
okay,
And one of the first rule: never outshine the master. Your mere presence can make somebody feel insecure.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like, I mean, I'll sip here and there. I don't do drugs like that. But it's like the crew that I hang out, the crew that I'm cool and tight with, it's the same thing. Like very,
Yeah.
very, very little drinking. If some don't drink at all, but it's never a thing like that.
Mm.
So it's like when I used to go out to party and stuff like that, and people were like, come on, you don't drink, come on, man, sip with me, sip with me. I used to have a girlfriend like that. They used to be like, come on, and she would be, it was
Guzzling.
it was one of those things like she felt like I was a narc
yeah,
because I don't smoke and I don't drink because, man, look, I don't need that stuff to have fun. My
Yeah.
personality is already here.
Right.
Those things bring my personality down.
Absolutely.
but it's to the point where like my friends, like they just know that I don't drink, so when they play drinking games, they'll just put water in my cup.
At least they know that, but they still fuck with you though, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like you, as good as you found like those core people that know who you are, that are cool with that.
Yeah,
Instead of like, I know you. You probably don't even want to hang out with those people that are like hanging out with like at those parties and stuff like that because
thing is, I don't mind hanging out with people at all that do it. Like,
Mm.
I just don't do it. Like, I can still hang out, turn up. I think it's funny when people get drunk sometimes. Like, I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. And like, and I've always been like the driver or the protector. So like, if I'm with my friends and they're drunk, I'm always gonna make sure they're good, make sure nobody's videotaping them and getting crazy. So like,
yeah.
I don't mind, being
What
drunk.
about friends of the opposite sex?
like girls?
Yeah.
So like you're in a relationship.
Am I in a relationship?
No.
no.
I'm saying like you're in one. I'm
You
not.
don't
I'm
want
not
to say for your brand. You got the age range. You want to let the
yeah.
fans know.
I'm not though. I'm single.
Oh, you know that's
there
a
it is.
moment.
Ladies, you hear
Single.
So if what do you think? What do you guys think about that? Like having relationships with, females or males of the opposite sex, and when you're in.
I mean, friends are friends. like, like I have a best friend that's a female, and she's about to get married, and we've been friends for like a minute. So like,
And there's
it
never
doesn't-
been anything.
Nah, no, heck no. She's like a
I'm the
sister to
same
me.
way.
Yeah,
Most of my friends are men, and they're married men.
Mm.
A
yeah.
lot of times I'm not. I know their wives, but we're not close.
Right.
So I'll pick up the phone and call them. I won't necessarily call the wife. And I have one friend that we're really, really close, and he works nights in Memphis. So we're like it's a 2-hour time difference. So I'll call him at 2:00 in the morning. It's 12 here, and I'm on the phone talking to him. And one day I asked him, I said, "What's your wife think about me calling you at 2 a.m. in the morning?" He's at work. He's not at home. He said, "My wife knows everything. She knows when I've talked to you on the phone. She's cool
Okay.
with that."
Mm.
So yeah, I think that as long as you don't cross those boundaries, you don't cross the line. If you were my friend and you're a guy and I get a guy friend, I'm not gonna let this new guy say to me, "You can't be friends with people that I've been friends with."
Not at all.
Right.
Now, if he doesn't like it, I may not necessarily hide it from him, but I may not show him or let him know I'm
Right.
going to lunch or going out with this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get
Yeah.
rid of my male friends because I'm
And
a dude now.
and the only way I'll let go like
Never.
shorties around me is if like the
Shorties.
friend. No, like if there's like I had some homegirls that have like that I'm not that close to, but they've tried to like flirt with me or holler at me or like talk down about my ex and stuff like that. So if it's to that point, then I'll be like, all right, I can't really be friends with y'all or I gotta figure this out.
Oh, you shut
But
chicks
yeah.
down like that? Yo, I can't even be your
No,
friend.
not even that. It's like it's
Because
just like,
I mean that's very rare. Dudes don't be doing that. So
no, but it's like it's just respect. Like if I have a girlfriend, just like respect me not to like flirt with me or like try anything.
These
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
all their relationships are on social media. It is, you know everything about them.
Child,
Everything about
please.
them, honey. And I'm just like, I don't want to know that much about you.
It sucks, man. Like it's a curse and a blessing. Like yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? To have like couple goals and all that, but a lot of us they don't want to just enjoy like moments together and like really be together and not
Exist.
do all of that.
Don't worry
Like
about
I
social media.
rather meet somebody like grow with them, like figure each other out, fall in love, and then if we want to make money together, then let's do that. But a lot of the relationships now is like, hey, what's up? Let's
Business.
do videos and stuff, and let's
Go to like date 50.
yeah, it's like it's all about dating like statuses now. Like, oh, he has a blue check mark, I like him. Like it's like,
So-
damn.
So let's talk a little about dating. So you,
Check mark.
how do you go by? Okay, do you, I guess, go through someone as far as no, that sounded bad. Do you approach it like I want to get to know you? We're going to be friends for a certain amount of time, then we start dating, or you just like what's your approach? How does
I mean,
why are you?
my last relationship kind of changed me a little bit because at
Was
first
she your friend before?
Yes,
Okay.
she actually was hard to get. But my last relationship it changed because like in the beginning, I just meet a chick and we just be cool and they be like, oh, we're together. Like that's how it was like, growing up. So my last relationship, I saw this chick, she's a big YouTuber and all that. And I met her and then we literally had a conversation. I was like, okay, this is different. Like having like a long conversation with a person, took her out on a date. She didn't consider it a date. That was different too. I was like, wait, this ain't a date. I just paid for your movie and your food.
It's a date
Like,
one
this is a
night.
date.
Once his car comes out, it's a date.
Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, this is not a date.
Yeah.
And she was like, date question mark. That's what I said. I had a great date. She was like, date question
Wait, did
mark.
you make a video about this?
I was like, yo.
Did you make a video about this on YouTube?
I don't
need
know. I
to.
think she did. I think she made a video, yeah.
I think I
But
saw-
I was like, date question mark. Like, what is this? So
Did
like,
you're
this
my
is-
car. I paid for the meal.
yeah, this was like,
You got
dude,
dressed
this
up?
freaked-
We're in
It
public?
freaked me out because I was like, yo, does this chick even like me? Yo, like we were connecting, like talking. So like, shorty, like, man, we waited like months to even kiss each other and stuff. Like, and like, we started dating and yeah, it was, yeah, I guess.
You raised a good man.
Yeah.
I know.
But it changed me now because like even if I meet a chick now, like I want to like get to know them first and like let's actually wait and like talk and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I
do you-
wanna ask you
because the whole friend zone thing, you don't want to slide into the friend zone. That's the
Yeah.
tough part.
Let me tell you something. When you get in that friend zone, you never exit.
I don't think I really.
I know a guy.
I don't think I really get friend zone like that. Like, cause I pick the
This
people-
guy right here.
No, cause
I don't know what you
I
really
don't.
talking about,
No.
but the friend zone over here doesn't
I
happen.
mean, unless I want to friend zone myself, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way that I'm like friend zone. But I usually go after what I know I can get, like you know what I'm saying, or if I don't know. I'm just
let me ask you this on that standpoint. I
Undersell,
guess
overpromise. I like that.
Yeah, I'm
at
just
the
chilling.
at the level that you're out at now, how do you know a girl is coming at you for you, and how you know she's not coming at you for your status or your money, and how do you choose and decide to date that type of person?
I don't even know.
Great
man.
question, sir.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Like I really don't know what girls likes me for me.
That's
Here's the
tough.
thing,
Just to
there's
be
nothing,
honest.
there's nothing wrong with you turning into an attorney and just asking a bunch of questions.
That's my job.
Yeah. No, she does.
Yeah.
But she runs them off though. She
Yeah.
runs them all the way. No.
That means they wasn't meant to be there then.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm to the point where it's like I really don't know what
This is my
girls
job.
like really like likes me for me because like the first thing they see is the Instagram followers and the movies and the all that stuff and like it's nothing wrong with being with a girl that's a fan of you, like that. That's cool. But I never, I just it's hard, man.
Do you think that
Well said.
particular girl you said earlier? Do you think it was a good, like you said, a gift and a curse? That she kind of messed you up in the sense of like, all right, she actually wanted to get to know me.
Yeah.
I felt like with her, it wasn't about followers or status. She was
Vanity.
like, yo, you are a good person,
Yeah.
and I want to be with you. So do you feel like that's what you're kind of, I don't want to say chasing, but
I think so. I'm not gonna lie. Like even like when I go to parties and stuff and just and this is a girl that has like millions of YouTube followers that can low key just be whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever they want. And
So funny.
she I think she did like make me just expect a little bit more now because like now with girls I'm like, dang, like I don't know. Like it don't feel the same. Like it doesn't feel like that chase or it doesn't feel like that those morals and that I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. And I'm just like whatever.
It's about to come up.
Yeah.
Everybody's looked at as almost like an opportunity rather than an actual
Yeah.
person.
I hear especially because
It's
everything when you talk to people, what do they say? Like, so what do you do? It's always a resume drop.
Yes.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
what's your
follow
Instagram?
me on Instagram, or are you gonna follow me back? Or hey,
Yeah.
we should do videos, or let's link up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we wait like
especially for your age range where you guys grew up in
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
YouTube and social media. Like we're still kind of like I remember like we just go over somebody's house by telling like the bicycles are out in the
Yeah.
yard and stuff like
Best
that.
of
Y'all
both
like
worlds.
typewriters and stuff.
Typewriters, you're hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
I think
Word
honestly,
processor.
no disrespect to your generation. I think we probably, I feel like we're like the best generation because we were old enough to remember that playing outside life. But we wasn't too old to where it was, and then we were old enough for the social media generation. We were the
Are we like the smarter generation because we like?
I disagree.
smarter.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. But I think in that sense, because we started like we kind of grew up in social media also because we were around teenage to early college when like MySpace and Black Planet and
Absolutely.
Facebook
Yeah.
came out. So we got a chance to experience that. Y'all just came up with it when y'all were like 7. Y'all have
Yeah.
social media
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Phones.
Yeah, and phones.
Yeah.
And know how to
Right.
use
And
a
I've-
tablet
and
at
I've-
5.
And I feel like
Yeah,
your
right.
generation, like, you guys like know like real love. Like y'all had the ability to like miss each other. Like the dad, I guess, will go to work and the mom will be chilling, and then they don't talk for the whole day because there wasn't like cell phones, and they'll come home and be like,
Damn.
"Oh, God, I miss you."
Mm.
You know, and it was like real love. Our generation, it's like, I know where you at. You're at Starbucks. Why you like that girl's photo? Who is that new girl you just follow? I know you just talked to 5 girls at the club because I just saw 5 notifications on your phone that show. It's like,
Yo, that's
Yes.
God.
Absolutely.
that's amazing.
they
Especially
they know
turn it-
everything. They know everything.
And they
about
turn
you.
each other's locations on. I don't want you to know where I am.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I only like that. Like, I've never had a girlfriend's location on. My location is only on like my friend's phones or my mom, just in case if something happens. Or
Makes
if my
sense.
phone gets stolen because it's worked. Like I've called her, yo, my phone is going. Like find it, and we found it. Like just for her looking at my location.
Mm.
But as far as like the whole trusting and the girls thing, I don't really like that. I don't want to know what you're doing. Like if you cheat on me and God shows me, then all right, bye. But I don't want to just stress every day and be insecure and be like, oh my God, who was that guy with his shirt off that you like? Like I don't want to think about that. I'd
Yeah.
rather you just do you. And,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So do you have home friends and LA friends?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, what I do, I try to, because like we've been gone now 6 years. We go back every year because I want him, for one, to realize that what you have here, you know what I'm saying, is so great that I want you to enjoy that. But then when you go home, I want you to see where you came from so you can say, I don't ever want to go back home.
gives you a better perspective.
You know what I'm saying? So you can see where you came from, and then you're like, oh, I really enjoy. And a lot of times we go at the end of the year when everything has like shut down, the music industry, the film industry have shut down, and we're just like chilling. We may go home for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, relaxing. I went to Houston, Texas, and literally stayed in my room and hung out with my grandmother the whole time. I didn't go out. I didn't post on Instagram. I wasn't on my phone. Like I just
Gives you to be like a
being
normal
around
person.
my-
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's kind of important too. Like sometimes, like social media, it's like it can be a poison. Like sometimes you got to like get off of it for a while, just to be like, let me be present
In the moment.
in the moment in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then as an entertainer, you just have so much like you have to live up to. Like the music is changing, so like I'm very
You gotta always be you gotta
positive
be.
and just chill. But like a lot of the music is like negative. Like yeah, turn up. Nothing
That's
wrong
funny.
with
We-
turn
yeah,
up and
yeah.
but I just feel like you should have your turn up music and you should also have your positive music and you should also have your what I'm saying, like your chill music.
Mm.
But like I think now it's like everybody's like forget all that. Let's just focus on turn up. Everybody has to be turned up. You have to be this. And my thing is I'm not gonna write a song about doing what the baby do or whatever because I don't go out shooting people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have tattoos all over my face. I don't be smoking. I don't do that. So it wouldn't make sense for me to do that type of music,
That's a
Right.
great other
I
episode
feel
of
like-
a podcast, especially
yeah.
for you. Like
I
it's
feel like
like
you're honest with yourself,
Yeah.
who you
So
are.
That's why I don't, do it. And people
it's funny because that's actually what definition of real means.
Yeah.
Like you're real.
When somebody says they're real, they always assume that it's supposed to be like some gangster type stuff. But
It's
Yeah.
really
no,
just
it's
be
like,
honest.
I'm just who I
I'm
am.
just honest on me and
Yeah.
like I'm cool with everybody, man.
Yeah.
Shake everybody's hand.
And then even going back to what he said about the songs, he's been singing forever.
Mm.
And we've seen some of his friends, they get into the music industry. And one thing about the music industry, if you don't know who you are, they're going to put something on you and say, this is who you need to be.
Yeah.
And we haven't released a lot of, we've been recording songs for the last 4 or 5 years, but really haven't released anything. So people think that you're not moving, you're not progressing.
Right.
My thing is he's growing into the man he's going to be.
Right.
So just think about some of the songs that he would have put out because, like you said, you was like, oh, I could do a Chris Brown song and talk about what he's talking about, but it's not authentic to him. So
Yeah.
now we're getting to the place now where we're building not only character, but we're building something that's positive for him
me.
and the culture. Because you hear people say, do it for the culture. Why
Right.
is it always negative?
Yeah.
Right.
Why is it
Right.
always forget this dude, forget this girl? I'm gonna use this person.
Well, it's deeper
Right.
than we.
You
That's
know
a
what
whole
I'm
nother
saying?
episode.
Do it for the
But
culture.
yeah.
It's like,
And it's scary sometimes. Like even when I'm in the studio, I don't even think I told her about this, but like when I'm in the studio and I'm creating something new, I sometimes get scared. Like I'm like, oh man, like is this gonna work? Because we're so used to hearing what's out there.
Right.
So like I second guess myself, or I get like an insecurity, like dang, this might be corny, or dang, this might not work. And then I have to like remember, like yo, you're a leader, create something new. You know what I'm saying? Make people like
Ooh.
it. And I have to like sometimes be like,
You have a
okay, let me get back, you know, back into it.
So
Yeah.
you have an ownership mentality where there's a generation of us that have a followers mentality, an
Yeah.
employee mentality.
I was gonna say, is there any artist that you look up to for that you see and be like, all right, that person kind of like always sticks to their guns, and so I just know I can always just stick to what I do. I don't have to.
Well, a lot of the
mentors.
older ones like Michael Jackson, James Brown, you know,
James
Bruno
Brown.
Mars. Bruno Mars is a
Yes.
perfect example. He
Love
doesn't
Bruno
care
Mars.
what is going on.
Super dope.
He's gonna put out a 40s album. He's gonna put out a 90s album. Whatever. He doesn't care. He's gonna do what he do, and he's gonna make you like it. Justin Timberlake is one of them. A lot of producers like Will.I.am.
Justin Timberlake's from Memphis. Just want to make sure you see what they did.
Yeah,
See what they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I just want to see what they
They
did.
actually got a chance to work together early in his career.
Yeah, he was like the first person I worked with on a commercial.
Oh, super dope.
Yeah.
And
So you can actually sing.
yeah,
Huck, yes.
yeah.
I feel like Huck was taking shots.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, right, right.
but I want to throw this out there. One of the newer guys that kind of inspired me is Lil Nas X. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
He did something great, inspired me, and like, yeah, he's dope. Like,
That's
that's
super
it.
dope.
Can
And that's
we-
another. Okay,
Oh, go
sorry. That's
ahead. No.
another thing. Like with like you said about ownership. So a lot of times people, especially people in LA, they're always waiting on the next audition.
Yeah.
Always waiting on someone to say, "Now it's your time." Instead of creating your own content, like what's her name? What's the girl name? The awkward black girl. What's her name?
Oh,
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae,
Yeah.
yeah.
Issa Rae. To me, people should use her life as a blueprint of how you do what it is you want to do.
Even Childish Gambino, a lot of people don't know, but Childish Gambino, I think, like started on YouTube.
Yeah, he started a Derek comedy.
Yeah, Derek Comedy.
No.
Yeah.
So one thing that we did last year, we started our own record label. So when we got that song that went viral, all the labels came after us. And because I'm a woman, you know, I don't know, and that's a whole nother podcast. Being a woman
We got
in
5 podcasts.
being a woman in the industry is like you looked up on as weaker, like you don't know anything, and then being a momager in the business is even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because they think you're not educated. I have
Stereotypes.
4 college degrees. He's not the first artist I managed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but they don't know that because I don't show them. I don't tell them because I want to sit back and just see your hand. I just want to see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
people aren't gonna tell you what you're worth at all. So if somebody's like, "Yo, I'm gonna offer you $500K," what you're really worth is $1 million. But they're not gonna tell you that. They're just gonna be like, "I'll give you $500K. Yeah, you need me." Da, da, da. But you're like, "Yo,
Absolutely. And they've already got the deal set up. They've
Yeah.
already told the people we got them.
Mm.
And like I said, we got the $1 million coming, but we're gonna give you $200,000.
Mm.
But I'm in the picture. So I'm just like, hold up, slow down. We're driven. We're not desperate.
At all.
Mm.
And like I tell them all the
We're
time.
not desperate.
Yeah, I tell them, you're not running out of time.
At all.
And I have to remind him how old Jay-Z was when he started.
Bruno
Since
Mars.
today. Taraji P got her first major role when she was 29 years old.
Yeah.
And I have to remind him because he does look at his friends like they just blowing up, going up.
Yeah.
And when I say to him, it's not gonna last though.
And you just see, yeah, that's true. And you see a lot of like I think what else like creates that is like a lot of the artists that I look up to, like Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Chris Brown, they all started like at younger ages. Like Timberlake on the
Yeah.
what was it?
Disney
Mickey Mouse
and-
Club,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Chris
that's
at
right.
like 12, and Michael, 6, 7,
4.
yeah, 4, yeah. So
Yeah.
like I'll see that and be like, dang, I'm past that age. Like,
Yeah.
is this gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
am I
gonna
gonna
happen
be
for
able to
me.
create like a legacy like that? And like, and she'll always remind me like, yo, like, bro, like you're good, like,
Marathon.
maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they started at that age as an experiment. So maybe God didn't want me to start at the age so I didn't have to go through what they went through. Maybe he wants me to be older so he can be like, all right, I tried it with those. Let's try an older vibe. So yeah.
Mom's
So,
is
that's
good,
what
bro.
keeps me-
Yeah.
Mom's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Great.
friend.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You got a friend. Can you sing that for me? Because I know you about to get on me. When I know
I'm gonna say I'm still saying that dynamic, right? I know a lot of times, especially in the black households, it's always that whole "I'm not your friend, I'm your parent."
Yeah.
How do you balance that, and how do you
And
do you
then
think
be
that
the
do you think
manager,
that's actually a good balance to have that a little bit of that friendship in there, and to have to make sure you have that discipline as a parent.
And let me tell you what I do. The first thing I believe in children should be children when they're children.
Yeah.
I don't believe in showing them things that are not age appropriate. He will tell you
Yeah.
when he was trying to play, what was those games back then?
Grand Theft
GSA,
Auto.
whatever.
GTA?
GTA.
Yeah.
If it said you had to be 14
Rated
and over,
M.
Yeah.
Rated
if he
M.
was 13 and a half, I was like, you got 6 more months, boy.
Man, she
I
didn't-
would not
yeah.
let him.
Hilarious.
Even
Good for
movies,
you.
like certain movies that were like
PG-13.
Yes,
grown,
that's
like
it.
I couldn't watch it. And even if it was a cartoon movie that was like rated R, I couldn't watch it. Like she was very like on it.
But what I want to say, so for me, I let him develop at his own rate.
Yeah.
Like he said, I'm his friend. But there are things about me that he would never know.
Mm.
Because I think sometimes you can divulge too much to your children.
Yeah.
He can come to me and tell me anything.
Mm.
I'm just not going to go to him and tell him all my business.
As it shouldn't.
As a parent,
You see
yeah.
what I'm
As a
saying?
parent.
Yeah.
Mm.
As a parent.
Yeah.
Are you mad over there?
Yeah, it's hard.
yeah.
But also him being you guys being friends and you being a parent, does he know what lines to cross and not to cross?
Absolutely, because I'm Joe Jackson.
Yes, and
I
sometimes
I can hear it in your voice.
But sometimes
You don't play no
He
games.
can
She
still get
said, "I'm Joe Jackson."
But
Go ahead,
sometimes
go ahead.
I do make mistakes sometimes, you know.
Of course,
like
human.
because like she's my mom and she's also my manager, my accountant, my stylist, everything.
Mm.
So sometimes I do, get in my head or like, when I'm stressful, I'll be like, Mom, I need you to do this. And I'll be like, shoot, that's my mom. Like I shouldn't, scream my mom or I shouldn't
Mm.
put all that stress because like I'm stressed out, but just think about how stressful, stressed out she is. Like I'm like, dang. I didn't make it on this, and then, but you gotta think about it. She sacrificed her whole life for me to
I was about to say
be
that.
where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And she's, she's supposed to technically be working on retirement and all that. And she's like, what's the word? Like you're playing your cards for me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I make it, then everybody that like invested in me, that sacrificed all, their life for me is gonna, win off of me. So like, I sometimes have to get out of my head of like, dang. I'm stressing out. I'm dealing with this and be like, oh wow, I got a whole group of people that's stressing out. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me try to do little things to kind of make them feel good.
I was gonna say this like when your mom said that earlier, like when she came out here and she had her own dreams, but she didn't have a support system.
Yeah.
The fact that she won't tell you what she's gone through is because sometimes as children, we forget what our parents have gone through.
Yeah.
Socially, economically, no support system and stuff like that. And as I've gotten older, I was like, man, I got to appreciate what my mom and my dad, what they went through.
Same.
So the fact that you're here right now and you have a good head on your shoulders, like I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you,
Yeah.
Keenan Huck, I'm thoroughly impressed with you.
Thoroughly impressed.
Like,
Yeah.
like I hope you become a superstar because
Thank you.
we need somebody like you with
Yeah,
your
you
kind
will
of
become a
perspective.
superstar.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like just appreciate your
Yeah.
mom.
And I'm learning that more and more, just to appreciate and to get out of my head and just kind of
Yeah.
like,
You're creative, man.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
curious to see what this talent that you have that you
Are
are going to be a
you
Can
superstar
you play
for.
something?
No, I want to sing live. That's how you become a superstar.
We'll add a
he
song at the end of
knows,
the
bro.
podcast.
He knows. That's why it's funny. He knows. I've worked with this dude multiple times, so he knows. Like,
Do you want to? Do you have
Like,
anything?
No, I want him to sing.
Want
Sing.
me to sing?
Yes, sing.
so early.
it
Or maybe we add the song at the end of the podcast. We'll
no,
add it
no.
in.
If we
add no
pause, I
song.
do some vocal warm ups real quick and then
Oh,
start it
God.
back. Y'all edit these.
All
right?
right, go.
Like,
Just go.
Just do something rough. Just raw.
so rough.
Don't sing like, in your high voice.
Give us some
I'm afraid
bars.
of how the low voice
Yep.
sounds. Like.
Give us some bars.
Give us some Michael or something.
So Michael,
See, yeah. Hey,
he wants to go to the top. Like,
they wait, look,
I try
they on
to
the
get
edge of
some
their
Barry
seat.
White real quick or something.
Barry
go
White.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sing it. I love him.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, do some Michael. Do some of your impersonation.
So Michael, go from singing to comedy.
Look at the balls me too. Like, do the thing you do.
What you do?
Dang, I'm on the spot. What can I do?
Cake anime.
What's some Michael Jackson like? Oh my, come here, girl. A little MJ impersonation.
Let me go. Oh, hey, you know what? Okay.
He came through.
That's MJ without the vocal warm-ups right now. So,
Hey, okay.
come here, girl. The way you're making me feel now, baby. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. Woo! My lonely days are gone. Woo! Ooh, that's a little bit.
Hey,
Yo. Let me tell you something. I thought you were like a 7% talent. Like I was like, I want to do this moved out here. Let me tell you something. You definitely 10. Okay.
That nigga was that like Kawhi Leonard's Raptors
he's
shot at the
a
end,
truth.
'cause he
He's a
came
real
through in
deal.
the clutch, boy.
Yeah.
That was I felt that pressure for you. I was like, I was like, all right, man.
It was like that last episode.
He
I
ain't
was
gonna
just
show
on.
up.
Yeah, gonna bring it up. Huh? All right, look, we're gonna have to come to an end. I give people your handle where we can follow you and stuff like that.
Well,
and YouTube, Mama.
Everybody can follow me. Just search my name, Nathan Davis Jr. Nathan Davis Jr. On everything on Instagram. It's a lot of accounts, so just see the blue check mark and it's me. But,
See the blue check.
Respect it.
No, it's so weird because there's like a person that has Nathan Davis Jr.
Oh, of course,
An
yeah.
official Nathan Davis Jr. And I am the real Nathan Davis Jr. So like I have to have like the thing there. So yeah, I can't even have my own name. Like if I change my name right now, I feel like my name.
Do you have the
would change.
.com of your name?
On the .com?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I've had a professor that had somebody bought her .com and she had to rebuy it for like $10,000.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
we take this part out of the chat because I haven't done everything.
I have.
All right.
That's what I'm
How much you willing to
doing.
pay, brother?
That's what I'm doing.
Blue check.
Can we make sure
Miles
we
got
take all
it
this?
done already. Miles about it.
Oh my.
Check.
Mom, you
You got social media handle or you
And
just
mine's simple, Miss Sofea, MSSOFEA.
And get her to 10K.
Get mom to 10K
Get her
out here,
10K
man.
followers.
Yeah. Oh, you get the 10K followers. Well, I guess you follow me, Bileko Wissa, Bileko Aziza Wissa, on my music page, Freeway Helms Music, Congolese page, Bantu Boys, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Me and Keenan got a mixtape coming out next
Hey.
month.
Ooh.
Got a web series coming out. Swing the rock to Keenan.
And yeah, check the mixtape out, man. Because in the mixtape, all I do is ad libs. I ain't gonna give you no bars. I'm
We're
just
gonna
gonna
kill-
ad lib, and
He's gonna give you bar.
I might hit you with a chorus or two, but
Keenan's gonna put in work. You guys watch.
yeah, it's gonna be dope. But
Can y'all send me that tape when y'all finish?
oh yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's fun and it's hip hop, but it's fun.
Energetic.
Yeah, it's
We're just
fun.
having a good time.
Come get my comedy album. I Might Need Therapy.
Holla.
It's on all streaming platforms already. I'm shooting another comedy special in September. Tony Baker and Friends. I'm one of the friends.
Right.
And follow my anime podcast, Animation. It's fire.
Yeah,
It's
I have
dope.
to check that out.
So definitely check that out. And yeah.
Swing the rock to Huck.
Follow Space 2813 if you need to record.
I'm not gonna follow you back.
And if you follow my Fresh as Me page, I'm not hollering you back.
And your
There
food
you go.
page.
Yes, Fat Kid Slam 84.
Yo, Huck does everything, man. This dude produces, engineers, has a podcast, cook food.
New Day Tommy.
Does everything, man. Like
Yes.
that's crazy.
Thank you for coming on, sir.
Of course, man.
I didn't think
Thank
you were going. I didn't
for
think you were going to show up,
inviting
but yes, no.
You didn't think I was gonna show up? I
That's
show up
why
to
I'm
every.
here.
I show up to every studio session on time,
You do,
right?
and I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And that's what's the hook, y'all.
Thank y'all.